It's another weekend and Netflix dropped another South Korean series that's going to be 16 episodes. The first 2 episodes have dropped this weekend and subsequent episodes will drop subsequently every weekend until we reach that 16th episode. The first 2 episodes are about an hour and 6 minutes long each. This is going to be this similar running time for each of these series. I have to say, when it comes to these long-running series, I'm a bit hit or miss. Not just the Korean, but the Japanese as well. Those long, drawn-out series. Sometimes they're great and they really give you background stories and get you involved with the characters that are very much like already in episode 1. By the end of that episode, you're like, I'm down for this. But very few times I come across a synopsis going, oh, okay, I'm in. Most of them, I'll read the synopsis and go, okay, that could be interesting, but you know, let's give it a few episodes to see if it's any good. Well, after this synopsis, I was in the whole time. I was like, yep, I'm down for this. Let's jump in. So let's talk about whether you guys might enjoy it. So I'm not actually going to read the official synopsis on IMDb. A lot of the time, I find they're giving major plot spoilers, and I also find that they're not very good. So let me give you one. Ye-boon is a young lady that's had to go live with the extended family because of the loss of other family members. She finds herself in a place where she studies to be a veterinarian, and one day there's a comet that comes down, and what do you know? She can see what other pets see previously.
Just stay out of my way, or you'll pay. Listen to what I say. How about I just go eat some hay? I can make things out of clay and lay by the bay. I just may. What do you say?
And there's more to her powers, but I'll let you discover that for yourself. But that's her kind of character, Ye-boon. And I think she's very interesting. It's a very comedic take with her character, what she sees, how she tackles life. She's in a place where she's not really understanding what she wants to do with her life. She's kind of found herself in this position as a veterinarian. She loves animals, but at the same time, she's just kind of has to do that. On the other side of the corner, we have a new detective. Has come, well, I guess he's a cop. He's come to this small town where almost nothing happens. Nothing bad ever happens. Everybody knows each other's business. And he just wants to get back to Seoul, where he was kind of a bigwig, but because of something that happened in his past, which they kind of showcase a little bit in the first 2 episodes, he wants to solve a big case and get back to Seoul, and he bumps heads with this veterinarian with psychic powers, and that in itself is enough for me to be invested. Psychic person that sees pets like their images of what have happened with their pets, she can help as a veterinarian, and then this detective who wants to solve big cases. But then you add the mystery of a serial killer, and you have this weird, quirky... I mean, it's definitely quirky, but it's also weird. The genres that it's mixing, the serial killer vibes, even from the first 2 episodes that we have are quite dark, surprising with most of the tone of the series that is quite light-hearted and comedic. Even from the first few minutes, you might go, oh yeah, I don't think this is for me. If you get past those first 10 minutes, as they introduce us to the world, then it's not all like that, but there is this kind of floaty comedic tone to it. The reason why I say floaty, because of the way it's filmed. It is a TV drama. It's Korean drama, so it's not filmed like a cinematography, specialized Nolan film piece. It's nothing like that, but there are moments that the cinematography does shine. Night shoots when they're doing something creepy, if there's a creepy shot, is all very creative. The dialogue is often funny, unexpectedly, but don't be afraid, because this is a culture that you might not understand. Although I have been watching a lot of South Korean content, I think the dialogue is funny because it's relevant to what most people will have a sort of understanding in. I realize I'm in my 40s now, so maybe I've had some experience in the world, but I do think there'll be some life experiences that you will have experienced that is what they kind of shines through, because it's a day in the life of a veterinarian, everything that she has to go through, but then adding on these powers. There are comedic moments with animals that you don't quite expect that I think works quite well. So it has this roller coaster ride of emotions. You're going up with this comedy, and then sometimes you'll stay up with the drama, and then it dips down when it's doing some explanation. And then we have the actors that I think are doing a very good job at the roles they've been given. I'm very excited to see where this continues. The first episode saw Bong Yu-ban looking for answers about that meteor shower and trying to explain why she now is able to see what animals see. And then the episode 2 finds Ye-boon experiences a shocking vision when the story starts to expand more, and that's really when they're giving you that hook. So like I said, it's up to 16 episodes, but I think with these first 2 I'm definitely on board for the rest. It's a very entertaining premise, and I think for the most part it is working. I can definitely see how they're going to go into the darker route. It's not always going to be comedic because of that tone that we've seen already from the serial killer route. So far, comedy works, the drama works, the culture with what we're getting with the clash of the detective and the veterinarian, that works. It's really fun. I love these from Netflix most of the time. Mostly. But like I say, they can be hit or miss. So every now and again, we'll have a month where we get 2 or 3 new ones of these that are popping up every week. There's a few going on Netflix at the moment, and you go, do I really want to add another one to your series? Well, I hope this has sparked your interest. I'm finding this great so far. I will do a full wrap up once I've watched all 16, but for now, just kind of flagging this up and letting you guys know. I think this might be one for you to watch. A lot of fun, not too dark in moments, but just really enjoyable. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.